Grand Risings. It is the need to know who you are. Remember why you're here. Remember that you are worthy. You are loved. You are strong. You've endured so much. And now it's time for you to reap your rewards. Okay? So much clarity is about to come through, y'all. I just did a couple shorts and at least a good 10, okay? So that's like 30 minutes worth of videos. And now I'm doing a live. So bear with me, okay? Now this may not be too long, but I wanted to amplify this message. Things are being amplified for you. The tides are no longer draining. The waves are calmer. Everything that you embody is happening for you and not to you. Okay? Very much wanting you to fix your posture, fix your clothes if you need to. Take a moment to breathe, take a moment to simply be. At the end of the day, you must trust yourself. You must keep going, and you must know that all of your dreams will come true. You do not put your dreams aside to appease anyone. You do not master yourself that way, okay? You don't. You've put in so much work, so much effort, so much time that it's only right for it to come back to you tenfold, 20-fold, 30-fold, 40-fold, 50-fold. It's all being restored, just like you're balanced, okay? Clear quartz showing its present twice. You use this song to focus on energy for your highest intention. Not that you haven't, maybe you do, maybe you should. If you're not able to own the stone, always listen to the frequencies on YouTube. Your crown care, your skin care, your hair care, all should be done. It all falls in alignment with you. So if you're willing to check out our products, we ship nationwide. You can follow the link in the description box or simply Google Tanzi B's for your hair care and skin care. It's on the cards. Okay? Maybe you feel a little raggedy in your energy. I don't know. However, you have put up a good fight. You've put up a good fight, and I couldn't be more proud. You have so many big changes in store for you, so much divine support. 1515 is significant, which is 66 energy. 12 talks about communication. You're in alignment, okay? And maybe you feel like a little sluggish, a little drained, but it's like, no, you must keep going. Don't stop now. We're on the move, okay? Sincerely, your ancestors. I was definitely tapping into a mother's energy. Very much 612, okay? Remember, I just told y'all that in this, on the top of this card. I turned it over. We was on clear quartz because clear quartz has shown its presence twice, which means everything is being aligned for your highest good. You are not trained the way that you should have been, but yet you have been prepared since birth. And the best example that I can give is being able to sit in the snake's den without being bitten. Not too many people can do that. And it's a bird showing its wings. Like, yes, I have propelled to higher heights. You've mastered yourself, and these people see this about you. And they know that they may keep trying, but until they get a knock at the door of reality, they'll stop fucking with you. Because on the other side is reflection of time. And things are being shown that you can run, but you can't hide. Reflection of time misses no one. Green Aventurine showing its presence, which means you're so abundant. I'm hearing Top Back by T.I. So taking her resume for you. So shout out to DP Squared on the beat. With this is very much evergreen energy. You're getting ready for this spring, aren't you? That's what that is. So you're working on something that is very much gonna quantum leap you. I'm hearing Buzz Lightyear. You can have a son, don't have to, but that's kind of like what I'm tapping into. 888 is significant as well as 887. Dog ears are also significant, so take it how it resonate for you. I'm also hearing dog years. Okay, so I think that's about what, every 7 years. So something could have been in the works for 7 years for you, or something feel like it's been that long. But trust the journey. Trust where you are. because you must understand you had to go through it in order to know how to maneuver through it. Okay? Memphis is very significant. We have Beautiful Alpha. You embody your beauty, power, and spirituality. MC Light is significant, as well as Queen Latifah. You're carrying the Sunstone. Gratitude to you. And that is so significant. You're carrying the Sunstone, which means you're carrying exactly the lineage of your ancestors, but that comes with their strength, that comes with their endurance. And it's like you were sent here to break things that they possibly started, but they couldn't finish. You could like to write poetry, don't have to, but I'm seeing somebody likes to write. You possibly journal your thoughts down a lot too, because you don't have people to talk to like that, which is very good, because the less you say, the better the clarity. So by you writing to yourself, that helps you stay in this abundant energy. That help you. Some of you are writing a play, so take it how it resonates. I saw Tyler Perry, child. But it's like you don't want to go the routes that other people went. So even if you just start small and you write for yourself and you make shorts or videos or something like that, keep going, because that is what's going to pay off. Even if you write music or anything like that, you could sing, dance. Creativity is really just showing its presence. And that's very beautiful energy with the lovers here on the bottom. That sacral chakra, that solar plexus, everything is being aligned for you. But it's like, even though you're in the midst of the sea or the swells of the sea, you're not being swept up. And that's the beautiful part about this energy. I had to expand on this, y'all. I really just did a short, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do a full video. And with hand fasting coming through, it's like you're able to tap in with your ancestors at will to get the clarity that you need. And with clear quartz coming here, it's like everything is propelling you for where you go. You may don't have the certain credentials to be in those rooms. You may not be at, you may not feel like you deserve to be there, but you've mastered this energy and you're able to help other people master who they are. With pagans and sacrifice here, it's like you see the sacrifices that need to be made and you take on further action. You're going to show people how to do that for themselves, and that's very beautiful energy. With chant here, it's like you're not afraid to speak your mind, you're not afraid to speak your truth. And a lot of people may feel like you're misunderstood, but at the end of the day, you're unbinding all of those wounds. You're undoing all of that destruction that was sent to keep y'all stuck. Okay, this primal energy is your ancestors' essence. That's your essence. Like, that's all of the lineages coming together, and they're like, you were the one to do it. I just had to show you guys that card because it's like so badass. But this is gender Pacific. For it to be in reverse, that means that you're tapping into that creative side of you. I told y'all that creativity was strong. And maybe when you do certain things, it's like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but when you do it, it's like, oh, it wasn't that bad, you know? So maybe you have to push yourself in these upcoming times, but at the end of the day, stick to it. If you start something, finish it. And a lot of us, we start things and we don't finish because we may get a new idea. Write it down, okay? Write it down so you can come back to it. But you want to continue mastering. It's like, don't get your master's and don't apply the knowledge that you know. No, that's like you went to school for nothing. And it's like your ancestors are like, I saw the pain. I saw the tears. I heard the struggles. I saw you overindulging in things that didn't serve you. But it's a sacrifice that you had to pull yourself out of the mud because you are the lotus. We don't have all these chakra points and things are going to get easier, true enough. But things had to kind of put fire to our ass in order for us to be like, I don't want to be in this energy. You have free will. So they're wanting to know what you're going to change and what you're going to put up with. And that's on fertilizing, okay? I just told you, you are that lotus. So maybe you had to move on. Maybe you had to set boundaries with these people, situations, ties, things, whatever don't serve you. Because a cow, that's your energy, okay? That's very beautiful energy. Cow make milk, butter, eggs. Well, not eggs. Not eggs, but with the eggs, it's giving me that you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. I'm hearing I can cover some eggs, shit. And it's like, that's beautiful energy because tending to your own garden, tending to your inner peace. What did I just tell you? Milk and butter. We know for a fact that the cow create that, okay? So you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. And I feel like you had to get to that point. You were over trusting at a point of time. You're always someone that people call and like dump their problems on or something like that. Cut it out. Because you need to be in the energy of making sure that your cup is, if you're pouring, I'm pouring into myself. You feel me? It's like I'm being abundant in my own energy. And it's like just setting those boundaries with other people. Even if you have to set boundaries with yourself to not be in this overindulgent energy of things that like don't serve you. It's just a need to let it go, okay? We got the Wheel of Fortune here, okay? 6 of Wands. I can't make this shit up. It's very much star card energy because 10 to the 6 is 16. But with this Ace of Pentacles here and the 1, that's 17. I'm here. I am so proud of my baby. You can have a grandmother on the other side, don't have to, but I'm tapping into Jupiter energy. That something is going to take place Thursday that you are just going to feel like luck is on your side. And they're saying even if you like, don't sit here and look for it and it pass you by. Like always stay in the present. But with this, I'm tapping into the energies. Like even if something don't happen the way that you thought it is, just express gratitude for what is going on because you're in this energy of being self-confident because you're supposed to be in the public eye. So they're like, if you feel like what you went through at first was hard, where you're going is going to be even harder, especially in this day and age of social media. I'm hearing nice nasty, so I feel like you're someone that you're very beautiful, you're very handsome, but people try to throw like negativity away because it's like they want to humble you. But it's like, bitch, you can't humble me. Bitch, you can't humble me. Okay? Ho, I saw you at the door. Okay? And that's why, like, all of this stuff is being shown to you that, like, where you going, everybody can go. Because, bitch, you can't humble me. Heavy on, bitch, you can't humble me. Whether this is gender specific, like, your intuition is just at an all-time high. Or it felt like people were competing with you or wanting to stab you in the back. They got 3 swords. Now 2 swords is on the floor, true enough. But this is giving me the energy like, I just gave you 2 swords. Like, if you want to fight, let's fight. But now they over there looking like, who said that? Who said that? Bitch, I said it. Turn around so we can fight. But they're not going to do that in your face. And so you're like, you know what? If you're not going to use those swords, I'm going to use those swords. I'm going to pack my shit and go because that's where I need to be. Calmer waters. So I can experience this 10 of cups. Okay? I know what I'm sent here to do. I know that it's more to me than what I was. You know, you could have possibly been homeless. You could have possibly lived out of your car. But I'm tapping into energy that you had to overcome. And people probably like, how did you do it? I just knew I had you in the bag. It's like people knew that what they did to you, that you wasn't supposed to come out on top. But you were not afraid to take that journey and take that risk. You realized that I might can't see, but now I can see. Y'all know that song? I was once blind, but now I can see. And that is what's this giving. Get into it. The 2 of the swords to the magician. Because you had the strength. Look at that. Look at that. Didn't we say something about the star? I told you in the beginning, you got the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. I didn't want this power. I ain't want it. That's Beyonce, but I don't think it's Alien Superstar. The 3 of Pentacles here. The universe is saying, I am going to send in the help that you need. I am going to send it. I'm going to open doors that only I can open because I know what you've been through. I know what you were sent here to do. You could be an Aquarius, don't have to, but I just feel like during this Aquarius season, especially that solar eclipse new moon, you had a lot of energy that was kind of like trying to dominate, trying to just get to see like what they can take. With the Queen of Pentacles being here and the King of Pentacles on the bottom, it's like, the Spirit said, we're going to send you in some divine help. Okay? We're going to send you in some divine help, but you must be in a willing to, very much curious, very much using your intellect for your highest good, your power, because this is your justice. You deserve this moment. You deserve this grace because where people had you, They thought that they had you stuck, stagnant, and down. And the fact that the lovers was here, I did not know that that card was there until I looked at the screen. But the negative self-talk, it's a need for you to be very optimistic, because where you going, a lot of people ain't going to be able to go. A lot of people ain't going to be able to go. You see how you got the Ace of Wands to the Seven of Wands? You said I had to pick up my stick and fight. I just told y'all with the Five of Swords. It's like, if you want to fight, let's fight. And now that you asked them to like bring the Anna to the dough, they looking to see where the dough is. And he just laughing like, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Don't be afraid of this tower. This tower is happening for you and not to you. Things have to be shook up. I'm getting a Wizard of Oz. It's like she had to go through that journey to understand her soul essence. That's just like life. She could have simply told the girl how to get home. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She could have simply said, oh, just click your heels and it'll take you home. Just wish for something. But no, she had to give her the runaround. Just like life, it's going to give you the runaround until you see exactly where to go, and how to do it. But because you stuck true to your divine path and your divine plan, you nurtured yourself. You nurtured yourself in the moment of strife, in the moment of grief, okay? They wanted to have you out cold and stuck on your last leg. You see how that boot on the ground, but he got one leg in the air? They wanted you to have that energy. And you said, I see right through you. I see right through you. And I am going to work on my self-love. I'm going to work on myself. You could possibly be into fitness or something like that. That's kind of like what I'm saying. But I see that this is kind of like what you do for a living. So maybe you do exercise videos or something like that. You possibly are working on something that you felt like wasn't bringing in enough reward. And it had you in this energy of strife, this energy of like, why me? What am I doing wrong? But it's like, no, you're moving a little too fast, if you ask me, says the spirit realm. It's like you're moving a little too fast. So it's like you need to release worry, keep yourself hope, and reach out to us if you need help. So they're like, tap me in. Grand risings to all of you. They're like, tap me in if you need help. If you feel like it's hard, tap me in. I want to kind of see what it was, some things that you were facing within these past 7 years. Some of you are new to your spirituality journey. We got lost soul here. You possibly felt misunderstood a lot. I'm not getting that I'm not getting that your energy is lost, because you have you have a perspective like no other. Very magical, very much unicorn energy, but it's like you're able to see the bigger picture. And even if you don't have all the tools or, something like that, it's like, I can work with this, it's like I can do something. I know I can do it. I know I can. I know I can. And people were confused by that. They were very confused by that, because you have this such, it's not a coincidence that the confused card and the perspective card is similar. This is the energy that they wanted you in. This is the energy that you gave them. It's like, whereas you want me to have salt, I'm going to turn it into sugar. That is very good energy. With confession here on the bottom, it's like these people may be like, oh, I want to talk. Is it a way that we can meet for coffee or something? We got pride coming here. And with this, it's giving the energy, it's like their ego got in the way, that they couldn't see the greatness in you. And they don't want to, because we are all mirrors at the end of the day for people. The abandon just hit the flow, and I'm going to leave it there. So, very much, you possibly were the type of person to like match energy, but you're no longer in the energy. It's like, that's too much work. I'm not doing that no more. And so maybe that's why then people feel like they were left out in the cold, or you feel like that with these people. I'm now back seeing the... what is it, the Five of Pentacles? When I just showed y'all the card that's like, he was on his last leg, child. Clarify this table. You chose to release that energy. You said, I'm going to heal myself, because no, I am not a lost soul. I am not a mistake to the universe. I am sent here to dream big, to be in a bigger energy, because mixed signals and roadblocks does not have I'm free in that energy. It's like, I'm actually saying, I think it was called The Joker. I think that was the movie. But when Harley Quinn and him jumped in that potion, like Harley didn't know what the fuck was gonna go on. But she was just like, fuck it. I wanna be with you, you wanna be with me. It's like they have a certain bond, but they kind of give me like trauma bond energy. And with that trauma bond energy, it's like loyalty over love. But it's like, no, if you love someone, loyalty will automatically follow. And it's like you had to kind of wake into that epiphany and say, I'm better off without you. I'm better off without the hurt. I'm better off without the pain, the scars. You know, I'm infinite potential. And it's like one day you did, you say, someday it will happen for me. The lunging, the craving, it's like your energy is so euphoric because you have a certain foundation of security, so a certain foundation of just higher heights. And it's like when that door is open, it's hell to pay. It's hell to pay. We got fantasy here. Very much prosperous in the abundance. It's like with this, I'm seeing 1111 and 1118, but your manifesting is very in motion. It's like slow and steady wins the race. They're wanting you to release all stress because that's what's having you in this exhausted energy. Now, this was kind of in limbo, which is letting me know that you're able to pay attention to like the imbalance and stuff like that, but you got to also maintain that hope, maintain that faith, because you're going to be tested through trials and tribulation. Where you're going, you're meant to be a testimony. You see how all those cards are stacked? Distracted, clinging, distance. It's like, oh, that says lusting, but that's still like somebody clinging on to your energy. Let me see. Child, thinking of you in the reverse. I'm in the box. Hold on, slow down, slow down. Something is in the box. This was in the back, is what I was trying to say. Something is in the box. Well, what's in the box? Clarity peeking through. A secret admirer is in the box. So this was like this. So I had to turn it over to see. And we got secret admirer. But this is also talking about suppressed of some sort. Beauty. So you're very charming, very kind-hearted. I just feel like I'm hearing save the best for last. Step into your power, own your spiritual gifts fully. You got this for one. Dinner is significant. Pay attention to the signs the universe speaks. Trust what you can't see, the inner worlds of emotions. Own your personal power. 1114 is significant, as well as the number 44. The number 9, the number 612, initials L and N is also significant. The final harvest, a cycle is closed and reap the rewards. I started this message and said, it is time for you to reap your rewards, okay? This is kisses from the universe. This is very good energy. This is a collective message so far, you guys. If you would like to pay for a personal, check out the description box for the pricing. Air signs is coming through, as well as, that says Aries. Fire signs, 777, 222, and 666. This Aries season is going to be significant. It's kind of like what I'm getting with this. Because it was like, look at it again, child. The flickering of lights will be a moment of insight of fleeting truth. That's giving me the energy that your lights have possibly been flickering in your home or your media devices or something like that. Like, you that girl or you that guy, like, take it how it resonates. But this is like, we got 888 showing his presence one more time. And it's a need to just really reflect on what you truly want, because where you're going to be a mirror for a lot of people. And a lot of people are going to be a mirror for you, especially if you're in society a lot. It's like, be very mindful of when it's something that you don't like about a person. Like, how can you say you don't like somebody that you don't know anything about? Even shit, you probably don't know half of the shit about your mama, your grandmama. You know, it's like so quick to say what we don't like about someone, but it's like, why do I feel that way? Why am I giving that so much of my time, so much of my energy that I'm not seeing clearly for myself? Like, if I'm worried about my bag, how am I worried about somebody else's bag? Okay, it says something was blocked for your highest good. Trust the unseen. Heavy on the Four of Pentacles. That came through earlier. 3131 is significant. Black, brown, and the color blue is also significant. Carnelian is a stone that's coming through. You can use this stone to ignite your passion and take inspired action. Your spirit knows no limits. Expand your horizons. Thamen by Key Glock is a channeled song on that card. I'm going to leave it there. Something is forming in the cosmos. Monica with you is the channeled song. What appears to be solid and separate is spiritually divine to bring two people together that were set apart. Unified energetic beauty. Commitment does not require resistance, yet patience is needed to value the energy and space to avoid elusive past life trauma. Hashtag 10 Empress has spoken. 1010. You're building what you dream of at this time, and that's very beautiful. Tyrant by Beyonce is significant. Black Tourmaline is a stone on this card. 777. Black Ink Cruise, so maybe you like that show. And it's giving the Hangman card with that Tyrant Beyonce, so it's like you was in this energy of a pause or a wait. Lapis Lazuli is also significant, which is a stone of truth, clarity. And Palo Santo is significant. Just get ready for your justice because it's coming with a lot of pentacles, but it's some things that you must cut out of your life before you can experience the full on of the magician. And this is why I'm kind of like tapping into the energy. You hold certain wisdom that only people would dream of, but you're going to give them the sauce. But you must be willing to open up your heart to your spiritual gifts. See, I was reading from the back, but the spiritual gifts are on the front saying, allow this to awaken and the abilities are growing. Ironstone love. This is giving the energy. It's like we're in the Iron Age, but we're preparing for the Golden Age. So your creativity is needed. Your voice is needed. Your love is needed because where you're going, your truth is your strength. Never dim it. That is so beautiful. You could be experiencing ringing in your ears, don't have to, or you could be hearing dogs barking and chimes. Crash Out by Lizzo is the channel song on this card. Spirit is trying to get your attention. If it is a high pitch, this is something good. If it's a low pitch, then it could possibly be something that is not for your highest good. Anyone that is attempting to siphon my energy or your energy, we call all of that power back to ourselves. And we release anything that doesn't serve us in our highest good. It's a need to really show gratitude in these next coming seasons. I was going to say nuptials, so take that how it resonate. Okay, with the nuptials, it's giving the energy like I literally see you setting at a table for your ancestors. Like they can't be here, but you're acknowledging that they're there with you. And so maybe you would say a moment of, you know, something for them in that scene. And that's beautiful because it's like you're here. I just know that you're not on this plane with me. Trust the journey even when it feels uncertain. Acknowledge your own power. You are more intuitive than you realize. And this was in reverse. So this means that you're tapping into things that are aligning you with being able to decipher, you being able to use that discernment more. Gratitude and give thanks. Abundance is your birthright. I want to clarify this because it's like you're about to be overflowing with ways to help or ways to... It's going to be a good time, child, okay? Very much ecstasy energy. Very much going to be a good time. Now, you're going to have to set some boundaries and you're going to have to be mindful of whoever trying to cling into your energy or like hold on. Psalms 20 and Psalms 93 is very significant. We got 333 and 888 once again. Now, 888 has showed its presence 3 times within this full reading. So I'm going to get a closer message from each deck. Don't be afraid of responsibility, but also don't be afraid to delegate, okay? You cannot do everything on your own. That possibly have you in this energy of an emotional storm. So it's like, be mindful of what you're carrying that's not yours. I just did a video. Not a video. I just did a little message with y'all. Like, if you feel like somebody pulling on your energy or clinging onto your energy, don't be afraid to snatch your shit back. It ain't no Debo over here, ho, okay? We not drinking life from one flower. We know who we are, and we embodying all that we can be, okay? Closing message for this energy. Oh, you got a lot to say. Hey, yo, Dre, I got something to say. What did I tell you? We got the Six of Pentacles to the Death card and the Page of Pentacles. Your inner child is helping you create at this time. And it's like, don't be overwhelmed of the endings. You must end something in order to allow something new to take place. He on the horse. The horse ain't on him. Okay? You see how them folks getting out the way? Self-care is very much what you need to be focused on at this time. Self-care is self-love. Tap in with Tanzi B. You can follow the link in the description box. If this resonated with you and you would like to book a personal reading, I love how your number is 888. So we've had that number on the screen 3 times. We've had them to come out in the cards 3 times. That's so beautiful. Y'all abundant. You're very much abundant. And it's like, before you can go into this energy of giving and receiving, you must take care of your own cup and your own finances in order to prepare for this. It's like you're no longer in this one-sided charity. Power and dimension is showing its presence. And it's like, whereas you hold the power, people try to be like, look, whereas you held the power, people was trying to humble you so bad, child. They was like doing love spells. They possibly trying to trap you with kids. And it's like, even if you do have kids with this person, it's like right now you're just focusing on your own self-growth. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. This was a karmic lesson that you had to release. Like, you probably loved it, the toxic love at first, and, you know, oh, I love him. Oh, I love her. But it's like right now you're just like, I'm open to receive. I'm open to receive because it's like, it's a level up. It's a level up from year after year, trial after trial. And now it's a need to express your testimony. So they're like, don't be afraid of being seen, because what you went through wasn't shit compared to where you're going. It's like you are protected. You have no fear. Divine warriors are with you. A lie will be revealed. The truth is coming to the light. You are a force to be reckoned with. Horns are very significant. They showed their presence like twice. So that's giving like you're in the energy of going to work or, you know, in traffic. True prosperity starts with the inside. Very much beautiful energy. Very much nostalgic. We got the Six of Cups here, but this is also giving like this was a past life connection that had to be released. With this Emperor here in reverse twice, it's like you had to release the energy because the world is yours. You don't need closure. You simply allow the door to close because you know that you're going on to better and higher heights. Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to take this. Well, get on the floor. Shit. It was confusion anyway. It was like, I'm not confused. I can see through the bullshit. 10 of Wands showing his presence again. Very much wanting to put their trauma off on you. And you were like, I'm not doing that shit. I healed my traumas. And I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not afraid to say what I've been through because it made me stronger. It put me in this Queen of Cups energy. And it's like, look how neatly those are stacked. That's called doing the work and now being able to prepare for the reward. Heavy on infatuated with you. Heavy on and depressed because they can't talk to you. Heavy on I can't do nothing but reminisce about you. Heavy on we almost done with this motherfucking reading. Look. Look, y'all. This your energy and that's the energy that they wanted you to be in. And it's like now they got to pay up. They got to collect because secrets are revealed. Okay, things behind the veil was definitely much being balanced for you because you have a divine masculine that possibly had you in this energy of pain. Spirit said that's not a divine masculine then. Or it's like wanting to mirror your energy, but it can only mirror so much. Clarify? Clarify divine masculine and pain. You had to awaken to your own sweetness. I told you it's like they tried to give you salt and you made sugar. You had to alchemize that. And you see how her eyes are the honey, but her first eye sees all. That's your ancestors. They like you possibly was stuck in this connection, but it's like, no, I told you that it was more to life than what you see. It say your body senses energy, trust the chills and the gut feelings. You could be seeing black and white a lot. You could be seeing black and white a lot. Okay. Hold on, let's pause it because black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white. So you say, you know what? I'm just going to go silent. And when you did, that created boundaries that was not to be forced, not to be reckoned with. You let go of what no longer serves you. With this autumn release, 777 is significant. African bloodstone is showing its presence, which this is a stone to enhance physical vitality, protection, and courage. Very good for earth grounding energy. It says, I stand in my strength and guided by ancient wisdom. What I tell you, that is your ancestors. They've been talking the whole time. 9 is also significant. The sweetness of you swells and the grace of your pool, oh so beautifully lethal. It's also giving the energy. It says, celebrate small victories along the way. Do not let other opinions define you. It's also giving the energy. It's like, with that people trying to humble you, it was just like, I know what I did to you. How are you still trucking, or how are you still moving about? Why you? Like, just the grace that you bestow, it's just like, you can walk in a room and somebody say, like, I don't like you. And it's like, bitch, who asked you? How you don't like somebody you don't know? But it's something about that person that it triggers you. You see how the card just flew? That's the page of 1. So very much your inspiration, your curiosity, just the zest that you have for life. And the King of Cups here, they wanted you to be very much tied up in your head, okay? Very much being in this energy of moody, cold, and spirit realm say, you know what? I got to come in because this fast thinking, the defending of beliefs, it's like you wanted to defend your honor, but your honor did not want to defend you. You wanted to defend your honor, but your honor did not want to defend you. They wanted you to either be tied up or tied down, child. And the spirit realm said, nope. You're going to put up a fight. You're going to use your inner resources. You're going to plan to get in this Queen of Wands energy. It's not a significance. There is a black cat right in front of her. I wish a bitch would cross this line. Oh, I'm around on that. With the lack of long-term view, it's like this. So what these people wanted for you, but you kept planting your seeds. You kept saying, you know what? I know that it's something more. Now, the divine was like, look, I want you to tap in a little bit more. I want you to do a little bit more so you can experience this. And that's why you feel like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. But it's like, you must find your Judas. When you read the Bible, know that you're the Jesus that they're talking about. You're preparing for your Last Supper. And even though Judas enjoyed that meal, that was the last meal that he would enjoy with Jesus. Because when Jesus resurrected, he was on a whole new wave. You're going through an ego death. That's all that is. That's all that's talking about. In order to get out of this energy and to experience this 10 of Pentacles, you had to go through the fight. You had to go through the fight. You had to let the ego die. And you had to say, you know what? My emotions are better than my yesterday. Personal celebration here in reverse. It's like, even if the victory is small, don't allow the transition to blindside you. Look how far you've came. That's why I was tapping into like that homeless energy. Me and my parents was homeless for damn near 10 years. But we're no longer in the energy. People are going to be asking you, what did you do? How did you do it? Tell me your secrets. Tell me your truth. That's the secret. Your truth. That's the secret. And when you step into that and be the visionary that people need, and the visionary being authentically you, not being afraid of how people view you, that's going to have them shook. That's going to have them shook. And it's like, you did fall into addiction. You did fall into alcoholism, but you did not let that love for self die. And it's like, in order for you to experience this 2 of Cups, you had to fill your own cup. You see how they're giving each other cups? It's not no one-sided thing. The shadow had to die. That's it. That's all. If you're interested in natural products for hair care and skincare, Google us at TanziBs. If you would like to purchase a personal reading, check out the description box below for TarRose.Company.Site. If you're a small business wanting to know how to get started, coaching would be under TarRose.Company.Site with Lador Law School. With this hierophant to the Sun card, your wisdom is going to enlighten other people to tap into their own wisdom. Tapping into their own Akashic records, tapping into their own creativity, because that's all I'm hearing. What's the sauce? What's the sauce? But it's like you must be willing to go through the passion, the pain, the hurt in order to alchemize it to be in this Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords energy. Being someone that's very biased, but, well, unbiased to truth, unbiased to judgment, being able to balance through illusions, okay? Being able to see, like, what's wrong or what's right. It's like, when somebody say, what's wrong? It's like, no, what's right? I'm pouring into my cup. You may see 3 of these bitches, but know that all 3 of them bitches is me and my Holy Spirit, okay? My mother, my grandmother, and myself, because that's the true Holy Trinity. You're going to have to get some rest. Don't be afraid of whoever it is that's got to be left behind. Okay, you could be a Scorpio. You got Virgo energy here. You're working on yourself. Don't feel disappointed because you turn around, ain't nobody there. You turn around, ain't nobody there. Like, don't, no. Know that you have invisible guides that are there. Meditate more, rest more. I'm just really getting the energy of, like, needing to feel rejuvenated. The rivalry, the conflicts, all of it is coming to a halt because you said, I'm going to just take a step back. And I'm going to lay my sword down and I'm going to get some rest. You're wiser. You're not going in situations that don't serve you. And it's like, I only want to get a reaction out of you. No, that's out of there. That's no longer your energy. Some of you are 40. You could have possibly been in a 20-year bid because it wasn't a relationship. But it's like we stayed in connections because we cared about how people viewed us. But then I'm kind of getting the energy. It's like the divine feminine was like, I'm done. I'm done. Some of you are about to get ready to not be in your 30s anymore or your 20s. Take it how it resonates. But it's like all that you've learned, it's like you just feel free now. Just feel so much freer. Very much keeping your heart open. Self-focus and self-growth is, what Beyonce say? Always stay gracious. Best revenge is your paper. Heavy on that energy, okay? Heavy on that energy. And all that's all, like, if it's like, what do I need to do? What do I need to work on? Self-love. Self-care. Being able to balance self. Self. I always tell y'all, it must start with you before it can start outside of you. You are the foundation that you're waiting on. This is about opportunity, change. Your higher calling is aligning you with your spiritual protection and nourishment. And that's not light energy. Don't let it go over your head. Don't be afraid to cut off whoever does not want to have you seen. You're not meant to be cooped. Are you Rapunzel? I don't care how much you resonated with it and how much you was like, oh, I like her story. No. What's your story? Are you Rapunzel? Because my grandma would say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel. And my mama would call me Tiana. So them 2 different princesses. But yet, I picked up on the efforts. I knew that I wasn't supposed to be behind a tower. I am the tower. And I know how to land on my feet when destruction hits. I know that I'm meant to create businesses and start businesses. That's why I have a whole class teaching you how to start your own. I have 4. So I'm grateful. I didn't allow outside people to dictate where I'm going to go. No matter how fast they wanted me to do it when they were in my energy. It's like people push you because they only want to get something from you. And when you realize that you can only go where God wants you to go, because you need to clean up your last supper table first, that will make a whole lot of sense to you. A lot of people rush you and be like, you need to do this or you need to do that. But then when you really put the micro up under where they are and where they're going, they're not doing half of the shit they asked you to do. They're not doing half of the shit they asked you to do. That's life. You don't even need a microphone or not a microphone, magnifying glass to, so microphone is significant. Hold, get on the mic, okay? Gets on the motherfucking mic. I'm here a hot tour, okay? Mic check, mic check. So you could possibly rap, spitting on the beat, however they resonate. Take it how it resonate. Keep going. I don't care if it's only 2 people watching. Keep going. Keep going. It's like, stop allowing outside noise to dictate what's going inside of your walls. Like, literally, somebody come in and say, hi, can you show your room, please? Like, can you clean yours? Can you do that laundry that's in the corner? So do not let people weirdness stop you from doing whatever you're doing. People are distractions, and the quicker that you can pinpoint it, you'll be better off in your own energy. If you're interested in natural products for hair care and skincare, Google us at Tanzi Bs. We ship nationwide to the USA. If this reasoning resonated with you and you would like to do a personal reading, you can check out the description box for the prices. Google us at TarRose, or follow the link on the screen to TarRose.Company.Site. And our website will come up. Candles, roses, bath salts, and personal readings with myself, coaching with the brand, can all be purchased at TarRose.Company.Site. I really hope this message helps you. I hope you're well and safe wherever you are. I call all of my power back to me, sending you all of your energy back to you. Ashe. Yeah, yeah.